Hey everybody, Glitch here, and welcome to Monster Train. Well, Monster Train 2 specifically. So, if you don't know what this game is, if you've heard of Slay the Spire, which I believe is a fair amount more popular than this game, this is a very similar concept to that game. You know, you kind of have it's like a deck builder with roguelike elements. It's a couple of twists to Monster Train that are not like Slay the Spire. You don't necessarily have the same like branching path style of game either. But yeah, this game I enjoyed the first one a fair amount. I used to watch a lot of the first one and not actually play it as much, but it was still a lot of fun. So the second one came out semi recently, and I was dying to get it, and so I did. So here we are. I've played the second one a fair amount already. I feel like I'm hopelessly addicted to this game. It's just one of those where this is all I can think about all day, you know, until I get home from work. So yeah, without much further ado, let's get a run going here. So I've unlocked all the clans already. I just recently unlocked the Underlegion. Haven't played with them at all, or maybe just a little bit. But specifically, I was gonna try today the Luna Coven because I just unlocked this guy Arduhn. Haven't used him. I was using Eka, which is that this is quite a fun hero as it is. But yeah, so Arduhn, so Mageblade 2, that's cool. So Mageblade 2 plus with his Moon Ritual ability. I assume this is just gonna be get him and maybe a couple of other Mageblade beef boys in there, conduit your floors to Kingdom Come, and have some high value spells in there. That seems like a plan of action, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. Now, in terms of allied clan of who goes best with them, that's actually a little tricky. I'm not 100% sure. It feels like it's going to be mostly unit based, so maybe support units would be good for this. Or I could assume that I'm going to have very large conduit stacks and try and pick up some like a allied clan with a lot of value spells. I feel like Lazarus League might be okay here. I don't know if that's true or not because I just unlocked Underlegion, and right before them I unlocked Lazarus League, so I barely know anything about the two clans. But that might be okay. Although I know they have a lot of like reanimate stuff that maybe has no real synergy here. But let's just go with it for now. See what we got. Pyreheart, I've been using Life Mother's Pyre. The ability to copy at most of the stores is actually it kind of feels OP. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's an expensive copy, but it doesn't sell out. Like the copy option in the stores, it doesn't actually go unsold out when you use it, which to me that's crazy. So if you get any really beefy card, you can copy it more than once. One of my previous runs, I had, of all things, a Guildmonger, the dude that when he dies he drops a Horde egg for the Fireborn, and I had a juiced Guildmonger, and I copied him. I had one on every floor, and so I had eggs on eggs. I could have made omelets out of golden eggs on that run. But yeah, anyways, I hope the conduit plan kind of pays out. No idea if it will, but that being said, let's get started. Covenant 5, not anything crazy. I'm not in Covenant 10 or anything like that. I don't actually know what the two Vengeful Shards do, because I just got to fight, so we'll see. So let us depart. Alright, so what do we got? Chosen of Entropy. I hate this version of Xerath. I really do. It's actually not necessarily the sap, although it is obnoxious. But it's more that he has these stupid shield bros that they have like nullify 2 spells each one. And they have like 1 health, but they have so much attack. I don't know. I don't like these guys. As a result, I'll probably start picking up some early AoE so I can maybe ping those guys or something. I don't know. I'll either remember to do it and figure it out, or I'll get there and get rolled. So whatever happens. Was Archeon have Pyre Hunter? That's not a big deal. I just need to remember to spread out for Archeon a little bit. And then Kale, Damage shield 1. Obnoxious, not the end of the world. What is this? Gravity. So this is okay. Okay spell. It's good. Deals a little bit of damage with conduit on different floors. This might be good, and maybe the relocation might be useful as well. Forevermore Serum. Consume and reanimate. Reanimate is good. I wonder if I have actually like actual synergy with reanimate. You know, the 1 health minion. It's not 100% useful. Sometimes he'll eat a big attack, and that's good. But I wonder if I'll actually have anything to combo off the back of it. Shade guards are fantastic. I love this unit. This unit, I had a run with Eka where I had the her ability where she gives stats to the whole room on phase, and I had one of these, and I ended on new moons all the time. And these dudes would get beefy, boy. So I'm a big fan of the shade guards, and I don't think maybe they'll be too useful in this run. We'll see. Yeah, so let's take those cards. Let's see if we can see the shards here. Here we go. Vengeful Shard, Unpurgeable, and 1 pyre damage on reserve, cost 1 mana. Obnoxious, I have a low health pyre as well, lower health, so maybe that'll come into play. I don't know. What do we got for first relic? Lost Luggage? Is this a Discworld reference, I wonder? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Draw until you have 10 cards. I don't know that I mean, I'm not going to have the mana to support. That's a lot of options, right? But it's also a lot of things going in the trash. Deepwood Oil might be useful because I know there's an equipment that gives you Mage Bane, and I probably want some of those, right? So I'm going to take this. I'm not sure if the skip is correct here or not. These both seem okay. I'm going to take the one that I know is probably going to be useful at some point versus I might get overwhelmed by this until I understand it better. But yeah, let's see what Arduhn. Permanently gain. Whoa. What's Shadowcast? Phase to New Moon and plus 50 New Moon. These are crazy. What? This is a tough choice. So I could go with big phasing gameplay. I mean, Shadowcast is a 3 cooldown, but it would still speed it up. But I think I'm gonna try for the big conduit game plan because I went with the Lazarus League, which is they have to have some useful spells. Alright, so I'm gonna go with that, and we'll see what happens. This also, I just realized this also probably has some good synergy with the Lazarus League as well, because they have like that graft ability or whatever, and maybe you could actually get some lunar staves off of that, and so that actually helps this. And probably there's some conduit equipment that I'm not remembering or I'm not aware of. But I'm gonna pick this. I'll pick that. Not sure if it's the correct answer. That's okay. That's how we learn. All right. First combat. Enemy units appear on each floor. I have no idea if I can handle that or not. But I don't care. we're gonna go in. You know, we're gonna get in here. So he's actually gonna get some decent slaves probably. So I should spread out my troops. I'm gonna put Arduhn on the. Actually, the bottom floor is gonna get regular units. It might be more prudent to have him immediately slay some units if possible. So I'm actually put him on the second floor because I know the zombies are gonna spawn here. The like garbage zombies. Again, I have no idea if this is a misplay or not. We're just having fun right now. Oh, come on, okay, come on. I know you're shy, Mr. Shield Student. Trade stops here. Right. 2 shards on the first draw. That is a massive bummer. I think we maybe just take the 2 damage there, right? So reanimate 1 might be interesting. Gravity kills that guy, right? And then ascends him. So that's cool. Do I really want Fervor Serum on anything? I mean, maybe just a Shade Guard so he can start. Like he'll keep his stats a little bit more. I'm not sure. We're probably gonna use it just for funsies. I do want to kill this guy though. So let's give him the bonkins. don't know that I want to necessarily let too much. If I'm going to take a bunch of pyre damage here. You know what? There really is no point in playing the Forever More Serum just yet either. So I think I'm actually just going to get rid of one of these shards. And just take the 1 damage. Get munched on by zombies, but that's okay. Not too many of them. So, Conduit 1 already. Should actually probably have put him top floor so he'd get another zombie snipe here. But that's okay. We live and learn. So we can double phase here. So my Shade Guard gets his new moon stats. I might actually fish for secret ingredient here. Yeah. So did not get a damage ping. That's unfortunate for the gold guy back there. Let's do some rage. See how that looks. I probably should have actually used the card. That's okay. We're gonna give it to Juice. And then we're gonna leave it on New Moon so that our Shade Guard gets money. And do I wanna play out a minion? Yeah, because there's not really gonna be any other. I wanna do it like that. Goodbye, money guy. I can never remember. Taking some fire damage here. Not the best idea, but it's okay. So, well, I mean, we're going in, you know what I'm saying? That Mage Bane is getting ridiculous already. Not sure I'll draw into the unstable. Unstable could snipe the bad guy. I don't actually think I need it to be on. I'm not sure if this is actually the play because I believe Arduhn will trigger it. I'm not sure if that means he will get the kill credit for this fellow back here. Let's find out. Because I could have just put it on him and he would just blow up anyways at the end of the turn. I'm gonna put Serum on this front guy because I expect this bottom floor to die next turn, and that's gonna be okay with me. I don't believe he got the Slay credit. That's okay. Yeah, so they die. That's fine. Could actually ascend to the healer just for funsies. Give him some more Magus Bladus. Sap 1, Rage 4. Let's just give the Rage to our biggest mans. Yeah, that's fine. Even if he'll lose. Oh, I could have waited. I forget the injection doesn't actually discard. I could have waited. That's okay. Let's do that just so he doesn't heal. And then end the turn, and then the bottom floor will get absolutely run over. I should probably speed seal. And then yeah, he will be ultra toast. What happens if I descend him into probably nothing, right? Who knows? I'm not sure if this procs at the end of the turn, so I am just going to play it. And I'm actually curious if he just stands there. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't need to play that reanimate. That's just for fun. Because I mean, it's over. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Unfortunate that my Shade Guard got the kill at the end there, but that's alright. Minor benefit there. Fey Blessing could scale really well with all the conduit, putting a lot of armor on stuff. Starstruck is a conditional Daze. Daze is really strong. I feel like Daze is really strong. I kind of want to pick this, particularly because I have a little bit more control of the phase of the moon. This is a very strong defensive option with this as well, if I'm getting so much conduit. Because this would just start dealing a fair amount of armor and healing at all times. It helps with the shade guards or whatever. I don't think there's a wrong answer here, except maybe the meddler, right? But if I'm doing reanimates and I have buffs of that nature, then I might just get the Starstruck. So we'll see how that looks like. It's alive. It's alive. Lifesteal 1 and 10. That seems pretty strong. Unstable 5 deal, or excuse me, unstable 25 deal 5 damage. And then pseudoscience randomly apply either lifesteal 2, reanimate 1, or spikes 6. This seems crazy to me. If you could get, yeah, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking maybe upgrades on this. That might be cool. Yeah. So let's go this way. I might actually fish for that upgrade right here. Let's get a Luna Coven unit. Silent Sentinels are fantastic in my opinion. Spell Slam is very strong. It might actually have better synergy than the Shade Guard because you could Spell Slam in the room where you have Arduhn, like a really buffed Arduhn, and then have like a big beefy spell use spell weakness, right? So we're gonna pick that. At least that's my reasoning. Is it ever that? Maybe holdover? Holdover minus mana cost? I don't know if that's good, but I feel like I want to do it. It's either that or the twin spell. I don't remember what that ability's called. I'm gonna do this. I have no idea if this is a good idea, but we're doing it. So every turn I'll be able to play a free pseudoscience, and that seems strong. We'll see. No bird. Should I buy? I mean, this could also be decent, but I feel like the damage for Starstruck is not the main thing. It's more the days. I don't know if I could get more days. I have no idea. There probably is one of these, whatever these upgrades are called. Okay, that's it. Let's go to the next combat. Pyre Dampener. How I detest the. Well, we just downgraded that pseudoscience, or upgraded to minus cost, I guess. So maybe it will be okay. We'll see. This song is a jam. Just putting that out there. This game has really good music. So let's put Arduhn down here, right in the fray. Let's put the Silent Sentinel in front of him. And let's Shade Guard up here. See where that leaves us. Probably put a Spear Man's behind him and then my other 2 units at the top. And hopefully that is good enough. Alright, so what do we got? So already got the pseudoscience. That's actually pretty crazy. I wonder, Conduit does not affect it, does it? That's unfortunate. But I mean, this is already in my hand, so it's forever in my hand going forwards, you know, which is very strong. And that means whatever mob I have in front is just going to be perennially buffed, essentially, which is cool. So yeah, let's do that. Spike 6, okay, not bad. I could double gravity here. It descends them, so it doesn't actually ascend them. I'm glad I noticed. I also just arbitrarily happened to hit New Moon. I was not paying attention. I won't pretend that I was. So I'm actually probably just going to descend that guy and descend this guy, maybe? Or I could just kill him and... Oh, actually, I could Slam Jam and that actually kills the dude before I take too much damage. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of a different unit that deals damage on Slam. Ignore me. Yeah, let's. I don't want to take another 5 ping. Let's just take the 4. See where that leaves us. Okay, nice. Yeah. Oh, look, pseudoscience. Wow. We play not our entire hand, but most of our hand here. So I don't want to take one pyre seemingly pointlessly. Let's make sure we conduit up. And I mean, just more pseudo. And I believe if I do this, I get the guy in the back. Unfortunately, the flautist, actually, but he goes up alone, so it doesn't really. No, he doesn't. He goes up with a fallen champion. That's unfortunate. Probably could have done something to prevent that. That's okay. That is more than fine. A full hand of spells is unfortunate. Means my pyre is going to take 4 hit there. Oh well. That is a-okay. So we conduit, give him the pseudo, reanimate, and then probably double mix. Unstable 5 is interesting because there is a potential where I could blow this guy up, but I don't think I can get unstable 14 somehow, right? Like that doesn't make any sense. So I think this guy just gets the free hit, which is fine. I do still think we roll. Ooh, it's close. Close, unstable 10. What is Frostbite? I actually have not seen. 1 damage per stack at the end of turn. Man, that is so close to being exactly what I need. But it is not. We're going to take the unstable 10. We're probably going to hit the boss with it when he spawns, and I'm just accepting 4 damage here. Oh well. Bonk. There we go. Nice job, Fireheart. Just a terrifying roar there by the man here. So, is there anything else going on? No. So let's just buff it up. Ooh. We get a full. Again, I need to pay attention to that. That's the second time that I moon phase, and I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Is there ever a moment where I snipe the guy in the back? Probably not, because he's actually gonna. Well, if I put unstable 10 on him, he will actually explode for 10 and hit the boss for 10, right? And if I put unstable on the boss, then it's like doing 10 damage to him. I don't actually know how the unstable happens in terms of relentless. So do I need to reach the threshold or like actually kill him? I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure if each round of combat, I could probably slow it down and figure that out. Nah, whatever. I think I'm just gonna put unstable on the boss and just leave it like. Oh wait, actually I don't have many sources of unstable, so that actually would be stupid because that is no, yeah. So I'm just gonna do it this way because I know at least he will blow up. No, but he already blows up. Like eventually, right? Oh, because he's hitting himself on the spikes. So I don't even need to put unstable on him. I mean, just to do damage to the boss. Maybe. I'm curious about this interaction. I'm gonna put it on him. I don't think it works that way, but we'll see. I'm actually gonna reanimate my dude again. I'm gonna spell slam because it deals a frack ton of damage, and then I am going to daze him, and then we will see what happens with that. So this combat still resolves with the bottom 4 dying, but this is still very doable at this junction. I guess I can speed this up since I'm not gonna get to see the interaction here just yet. Goodbye, Silver. Goodbye, Arduhn. So he's definitely just toasted. Actually, he's gonna get meleeed, so it doesn't. The unstable doesn't matter because he's just gonna get whomped on. Well, it is what it is. Let's put pseudoscience on my man here, just cause. Again, I don't remember if this resolves even post the combat, so I'm going to play it, and I'm gonna mix just cause rage. Sure. Why not? Hit him even harder. Give him the bonkins. Doom. Bonk. So, no idea how that interaction with unstable works. Well, I mean, we kind of want the Mage Blade, the Moonlit Glaive. The problem is, Moon Pixie also has to be good here, right? A huge enchant on everything, man, that's got to be useful. But I'm gonna go Mage Blade here. I feel like you need to go a little wider than I might be going with the Pixie. Plus my Arduhn floor is currently occupied by a beefy boy and Arduhn himself. So probably Mage Blade here. We get. I have not seen some of these. So what is this? Sanguine Assistant. Graphs. Vampire Tooth. So you gain lifesteal 1 and you keep gaining lifesteal. That seems pretty strong if I'm reading that correctly. But it's only ever 1 lifesteal, but you have lifesteal forever, right? On resolve. So that means you're always healing for your attack damage. That seems pretty strong. What's this? Twisted Assistant, Graft, Twisted Back. Trample. Trample on Arduhn. I feel like that has to be good, right? So either a source of healing, he doesn't have much health, so this would go better on a tanky unit or something like that. I'm gonna go Twisted Assistant here. I feel like Twisted Back with Trample and Rage 2 on a Mage Blade. That's good. I was gonna double Mage Blade. I guess I can combine the equipment eventually. No, because it's grafted. No, I can't. Unfortunate that I clicked that before I realized that. But you know, it is what it is. That's how this game is sometimes. We're gonna go this way. I don't need the pyre health. Like it's, you know, it took some damage, but not a crazy amount. And although this would be the perfect time to combine said item, yeah, I don't actually have another combine. Although I could buy one, but it's still early. I kind of just want another Luna Coven unit. I kind of want to keep fishing for conduit buffs, so I'm gonna go this way. That is not what I want to see. Again, the Shade Guard's good. Maybe this might be the right call. I'm not sure. Start dropping. What are they called? Train stewards. Yeah. I don't know about this one. I mean, it is one more of the conduit ability. This is a tough choice, actually. I think we have an okay amount of frontline. I'm gonna go Lunar Priestess, and hopefully that will feed Arduhn more. Let's do that. And then we go into the store and put dualism on a Shade Guard, and it doesn't work the way it doesn't work the way I wanted it to. That sucks. I thought this would dualism his buff. I guess not. So dualism might be a dead draw there. Maybe we go Titanite just to buff either the Shade Guard or the Silent Sentinel. Given that this guy's health keeps going up, it's probably the Shade Guard, and then that makes for a very tanky unit. How big is? I can't put him with Arduhn though, can I? Yeah, I can. I'm not sure why I'm thinking I can't. Okay, so I might be doing that just to have Arduhn's back. Although the Spell Slammer, that's tough. That's tough because I feel like Conduit buffed Arduhn while swinging his Mage Blade around, and you Spell Slam something for a big value spell while you have all that Conduit. So maybe you put Titanite and assume you're gonna have your Silent Sentinel, and that actually fits the Moon Caller or whatever her name is that I just got into there. I don't know that Luna Priestess, not Moon Caller. Moon Caller is a different card, so that might actually be ideal. But I feel like, actually, I do want this guy in there too, right? Is this ever? Do you ever just throw this guy out there and like just have him die? Like that can't be right. I feel like you need more out of the card. We're gonna put the Titanite on the Silver Sentinel. We're gonna see how that looks. And then I have a reroll, but if I reroll, I don't think that I'm gonna have too much other value. I'm tempted to put the Shade Guard, put some health on the Shade Guard. These upgrades always, I could do this. I don't know if I want this guy to die or not, like right away. So that's a bit of a thing. I don't know, right? Oh man, tough choice. Tough choice. It's only 20 gold, but I mean, gold is gold, right? What I do know is I'm probably gonna purge one of these cards for sure. It's probably a minion, and it's probably one of these Spear Stewards. Let's purge a Spear Steward. And I don't think I have anything good enough to duplicate. We could purge again, but let's hold our horses for just a moment. And you know what? Let's just do this. I don't know enough. I don't feel like I know enough about this card just yet. So I feel like I'm gonna go with the safe option and do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. Well, actually, we're gonna play a Twisted Assistant in the bag. I don't know that it's correct to sack them to get the equipment. Maybe it is. Hey, what's this? You come across a mound of wings resting on a delicate cloud, barely holding the mound's weight. The wings look like as if they've been clipped off of as a punishment, some of which seem to still be in good shape and with some work could take on a new owner. As you approach, you catch a glimmer of something shining deep in the pile, but digging through it could risk the collapse of the entire mound. Do you take a pair of wings or search the pile? Take wings, +5, +10 ability fight. That's cool. Search deeper, 50% chance to find uncommon wings, 10% chance to collapse. We take these odds. So it did not collapse. Nice. Did not get a better 1 in 4, right? Yeah, sure. 50-50, and I only get an uncommon wings. So at this point, do I want +5, +10 flight? On who, I guess? It takes an upgrade slot, right? So it'd probably be their Shade Guard. I'm not sure. I think the uncommon wings, I don't know what they are. I think we take the 50-50. Okay. Oh. What? Okay. I don't know how that wings. Excuse me. I don't know how that works. I don't know if that means you never get it, or if the event is always done here, and you have a 30% chance to find the rare wings. I'm not sure. 8, 15. That was what, +3, and is the flight better? Is it like less cooldown on it? I'm not 100% sure. Let's go for the gamble. Let's find out what happens. Nope. Oh. Oh, so you what? So you just take this. That I think I misunderstood that. So then what? So then if you get this at the end, why would you never not dig? Huh. Okay. whatever. Yeah, so this is an equipment. Flight and a little health. I mean, this could be just what this guy needs, right? Like, this dude's health is going to be growing. So let's give it to him. No idea if it's correct or not. Doesn't matter. What truly is correct, right? Alright, first Asu. So dealing damage to the pyre, not the worst thing. We just need to be careful, because we don't know where he's going to spawn. I don't want to take a 5 ping right away here. So. Alright. So let's do our juice floor. Oh yeah. Ooh. So if I do that, if I don't put a tanky unit up top, Archeon might one-shot my Luna Priestess if I just put her alone up there. And I really don't want to take 1 damage. I'm actually not sure if he can spawn in empty floors. Like, if I do this, does that mean he's always up here? I don't know. Let's take a chance. You know what? It is only just 5 damage, right? So let's take a chance. I'm gonna put the Lunar Priestess here. I kind of want to put the Twisted whatever guy down here. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so either we got lucky or he can't. I don't know which one. But that's okay. So, we're gonna put this guy in the back here. I have no idea where he gained 10 arm. Oh, this procs even on grafted equipment? I guess that makes sense. That's cool. So I should have realized that earlier. That means this guy was a little bit more tankier than I gave him credit for. You're jotting down some data. With what hand, bro? Look at your hands. Alright, so I probably want to mix here. And I probably want to play my Vengeful Shard. So let's do that. Rage 4, Regen 2. Let's do the Regen and put it... well, I don't actually need to use it, by the way. Nothing dies on this floor. Maybe I should have Rage forward. Oh well. It is no big deal. I think we go. Let's get out of my face! Seems genuinely upset. Fortunate my dude upstairs did not gain stats. So he dies. Not a lot of damage going on up here. We probably double conduit here. Always. Oh, so I just realized. Yeah, so that might actually be pretty strong. Because it keeps us in this phase, or whatever phase we want. What is regen? Yeah, at the end of the turn. Yeah. Just put it on my dude that's going to take some damage here. Well, let's wait a moment, because I might be able to mix here. So I got 3 mana to play with. I could daze something. I could daze the boss. That could be a thing. I wonder if Reanimate is worth playing. I wonder, actually, does Reanimate work on Graft? Equipment, when they die, the Graft is for the rest of combat. So no. So he'll still have it. That would have been crazy. Yeah, that really would have been absolutely nuts. I guess maybe I do want this guy to die to give Trample to Arduhn. I don't know. Let's put Reanimate on my front line here, and then let's mix. Oh, another Reanimate. I think I prefer the Regen. Now the question is, do I deal 10 damage to anything? I could Spell Slam and deal 20 damage to something. It also stops his attack and apparently kills him. So, hope Arduhn gets that hit. He did not. Uh-oh. Pyre damage. That's okay. Do I shield steward up here just to avoid it? It's 8 plus 5, so it doesn't kill him. I could moon ritual here. There's the glaive. Do I ever just double stack it? Probably. Gain a little armor. Yeah, I think that might be correct. So now I definitely do want to do that. And then do this. Is there a descend that I want to do before? At all? I don't believe so. Unfortunately, Arduhn is gaining health from the Ominous Acolyte. That sucks, but it's alright. Both of these guys die, so I don't need to worry about it. Oh yeah, let's give the big man his big glaive. Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, wrong phase for Shade Guard. Oh well. Got a slate proc there. Get blasted. Ominous Acolyte. Walk to the wrong room, brother. Okay, so now we have pseudoscience forever. Pretty much. Just gonna start pseudosciencing this guy to the gills. Could descend this dude down here. It might blast him. I'm not sure. Do I want to play? Yeah, I can play my entire hand out here, including my shard. Is there any spot for my steward? No. Is there anything that needs to get dealt damage? By the way, every single time I look at this guy, this dude has like an iron mask type of look on him. But every single time, I think he's got some sort of raptor face right next to this. Like, I feel like this is his actual head, and like these are dreads or something. I don't know. I always fall for that. Like this is like a metal shoulder, you know? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Don't mind me. I might be insane. It's unclear, or it might be very clear. I don't know. Do I want to descend this guy just to get him in here? I mean, he dies, right? So it's not a big deal. Do I want to descend anybody here just to do a little more damage? Probably, right? 15 damage? Maybe on the big guy just to get some damage on him? Yeah, let's do that. Oh. This guy sounds so funny when you hit him. Oh. Yeah. Alright, that one alright. Train stops here. Hey, look, pseudoscience. Hey, look, an entire hand that we play, probably. So, keep spiking up. I wish there was some reanimates landing on this boy, but that's alright. We keep conduiting. I'm not sure if he's the right conduit target, but maybe. And then mix. It might be unstable. I could actually really weaken Arduhn here. Let's do that. Let's see what that looks like. So, oh well. Yeah, that sucks. Can you root bosses? I don't think so, right? Boss serving. Let's do that instead. Heal's gonna deal a little less damage. I'm okay with that. I believe I'm gonna spell slam here, both for the heal and to put the steel on him. So that looks good. He's relentless! Whoa! Deal 20 damage. Jeez, does this ascend the boss? Why would you ever want to ascend the boss? I feel like you shouldn't be able to do that. So let's do that. Actually, the combat just ends here, huh? But let's have some fun with it, shall we? Bum, 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 bum. Just hit him with the 63 there with the spell weakness. And just put unstable on him. Actually, does he... He dies anyways, it doesn't matter. Just put it on him. Once again, for funsy. Doesn't matter. Fight's over. Too close. Ooh, wasn't Arduhn. That's okay. Unit draft. Alright, what do we got? Cycle staff, pretty strong. Combustion suit. Strike, apply unstable 5 to enemy units. That seems pretty strong. But am I mage glaving, or am I like, what am I doing? Am I combining with mage glaive? I guess so. This could be good with the stack that we got. I feel like we get Luna Cycle Staff and Hope. I think that's a good. Ooh, what do we got here? Nightingale. Stealth 2, New Moon, Multi-Strike 1. That's cool. And then Quick and Sweep. I don't actually think I've ever seen a sweep card for. Like, I've seen sweep mobs, but I've never seen sweep cards. This is actually a great trash clear. This would be a great bottom floor mob. The problem is space, right? But yeah, we'll take it. And there's the space. Now, do we have the mana to play all this stuff? I don't think so. But yeah, that's. I mean, that's gonna get expensive. I still think I do it. I still think I take the space. And we'll see what happens. Alright. Alright, well, so that was the first boss of this run. I'm not sure if I keep uploading these. I'm not sure if I want to separate them into segments per boss or do the whole thing. I don't know. If anybody ends up watching this and they have an opinion, let me know. Let me know in the comments below what you'd like me to see. I'll run through the upgrades actually first before I sign out, so it doesn't get too long here. I'm probably going this way just to see what trinkets are. Is there any spell that is insane right now that I want to buff? Pseudoscience, but it's already buffed. So no, not really. Maybe the Starstruck, but not really. The Armory is interesting, but eh. And my Pyre is okay, so I believe I'm going this way. So let's go this way. Grab my Gould. Mage Blade 4. What is Shadowcast? Phase to New Moon. Oh, yeah, I saw this earlier. I don't know why I'm mystified by it. Let's go Mage Blade 4. I feel like this is working. Particularly with the Lunar person. I already forgot their name. I almost said Mooncaller again. Where is that card? Lunar Priestess. What do we got in the fog? Survey says. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Don't I have your something there and I pick up one of your wings or something like that? 10 Pyre health. Ugh. I'll do a little, man, but I don't know. Womp womp. Oh, let's go for it. Phase. Do I even have a Fae? I have a Selene. I have Silence. Conduit 1 is strong. But I don't have any. But I could get one, right? Let's do it. Oh my god. No, I can't. That's too much. Sorry, Archon. Jeez. You gave me one relic, bro. Wow, what a guy. That's pretty strong given the... it's just kind of like Steam Sale, where the earlier the better, and I'm early. Steam Sale, that being from Binding of Isaac. Sorry, I know how that sounded to somebody that's never played Binding of Isaac. Is this like a Steam Sale? Huh? I think I might be buying both of these. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. But I feel like the additional draw, or excuse me, the additional energy on deployment phase will help me just puke out all those mobs. So yeah, let's do that. Let's buy this, and then let's buy this. And then I hope that I am making not terribly stupid mistakes. Alright, so thanks for watching. Like I said, I'm not sure how I'm going to sparse these out. If you're watching and you care to know more, or you care to, let me, to give me your opinion, to let me know, then please do so in the comments, or otherwise, I don't know. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.